take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson with you here on the call for the Dirt Slingers. Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race here from the Knoxville Raceway. Qualifying just wrapped up there. Michael Sheridan. Tonight's Balducci Trucking Fast Time qualifier. Championship night here tonight. Going to crown a champion tonight. Believe it's already settled, but we will get a word with him later on this evening. 2 heat races lined up here. I believe we only had 16 cars into the server tonight. Likes and shares, watch parties, please to the broadcast would be greatly appreciated. All right, getting guys lined up here. Starting on the pole. In the Dave Blaney Sim Team. Mohawk, JB Medical Supply, Wicked Cushion number 15. That is Michael Sheridan. Starting on his outside in the Pit Logic CSI Shocks. Team ABR number 12. That is Alex Bergeron. Starting third. In the Elbows Up Sim Team, Catch Fence Apparel, Motorsports Beat. Number 85. That is Tyler Shell. Starting fourth in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Sims, UDTV, 1 design number 80, that is Josh Stanky. Starting fifth in the Team City Group Holding Wicked Relief Gum with CBD number 25, that is Kevin Click. Starting sixth in the PG Racing number 92, that is Peyton Grease. And starting in the 7th spot in the number 75, that is Dylan Workman. And starting in 8th in the Elite, supposed to be number 7, is Brady Baldwin. 8 cars here making the call for heat race number 1. Going to go 10 laps here in heat race number 1. Everybody's going to go to tonight's A-Main. All right. Peace trucks off. Michael Sheridan, Alex Bergeron on the front row. Green flag about ready to go here in heat race number 1. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Great jump by Michael Sheridan into turns 1 and 2. Alex Bergeron in that second spot. Tyler Schell in third. Josh Stanke in fourth. Kevin Click fifth. Tyler Schell on the bottom side of the racetrack trying to get alongside Alex Bergeron at the line going into turn number 1. Michael Sheridan, Alex Bergeron, Tyler Schell side by side for that second spot headed into turn number 3. Schell's going to get a little bit, almost got into Bergeron. Bergeron with the quick evasive maneuver there going off of turn number 4. Bergeron's going to throw the slide job, try to complete it. It's going to will, but Tyler Schell's going to cross him back over. Josh Stanke trying to get into this 3-car battle for the second spot. Michael Sheridan out front. Side by side, Alex Bergeron throwing the slide job here in 1 and 2. Tyler Schell crosses him back. Schell going to take it down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Still Michael Sheridan out front. Tyler Schell, Alex Bergeron side by side headed into turn number 1. Bergeron slides up. Tyler Schell, huge run there off turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go into turns 3 and 4. Tyler Schell on the outside in that second spot. Alex Bergeron in third. Josh Stanke fourth. Kevin Click fifth. Dylan Workman, Brady Baldwin, Peyton Grease back here battling for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Michael Sheridan out front. Tyler Schell second. Bergeron riding third. Josh Stanke fourth. 4 to go that last time by. Tyler Schell creeping into the race lead picture here. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Alex Bergeron doing everything he can to get back to the front of the field as well. Sheridan right through the middle of the racetrack here. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1. White flag in the air for race leader Michael Sheridan. Through turns 3 and 4 here for the final time. Michael Sheridan will win heat race number 1. Tyler Schell will take it at the line. Tyler Schell will finish in second. Alex Bergeron third. Josh Stanke fourth. Kevin Click, Peyton Grease, Dylan Workman, and Brady Baldwin. How's it going, Kevin? All right, heat race number 2 getting lined up here on the front straightaway. Or pit road, excuse me. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 2 in the Kansas Racing Sim Team DRC Chassis Wicked Cushion number 211. That is Alex Smulders. Starting on his outside. In the Elbows Up Sim Team BSR Motorsport Speed Over the Wall number 72. That is Jeff Stewart. Starting third in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV Dirty Dicks Tim's Dirt Track Simulators number 91. That is Ernie Williams. Starting fourth in the Team SETI City Group Holding Dirt Armada number 1 is Mason Hannigan. Starting fifth in the Larry's Window Service number 4. That is Jason Randolph. Starting sixth in the Team SETI City Group Holding Wicked Relief Gum with CBD number 31. That is Tyson Landis. Starting 7th in the Sasia number 33, that's Ronnie Werdeman. And starting in 8th will be the number 22 of Marty Barnes. Eight cars making the call here for heat race number 2, going 10 laps. Everybody goes to tonight's A main. Heat race number 2 of 2. Going to have the Balducci Trucking pole dash as soon as we finish up here with this one, and then go right to tonight's 35-lap A main event. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Huge jump by Alex Mulders. Going into turns 1 and 2. Ernie Williams, Jeff Stewart, Mason Hannigan right here. Got Tyson Landis, Jason Randolph for that 5th spot. Tyson Landis going to put in the outside fence here off turn number 4. Gathers it back up, keeps it fired up. Drives away. Alex Mulders still out front. Ernie Williams 2nd, Jeff Stewart 3rd. Mason Hannigan, Jason Randolph, the top 5. Completing lap number 2 that time by. Mason Hannigan closing in, trying to dive inside of Jeff Stewart for that 3rd spot here off turn number 4. Can't make it stick. Didn't allow Jason Randolph to get a good run there off turn number 4. He wants that 4th spot. Hannigan's going to slide up right in front of him through 1 and 2. Jason Randolph trying to get some grip down on the bottom side of the racetrack now here in 3 and 4. Slide job through turns 3 and 4. Hannigan's going to cross him back over. Mason Hannigan, Jason Randolph battling hard here for 4th and 5th. Still Alex Mulders, Ernie Williams, Jeff Stewart, the front 3 cars. Jason Randolph, Mason Hannigan, 4th and 5th. Mason Hannigan a little sideways there through turns 3 and 4. It's going to allow Jason Randolph to go by. Ronnie Wardeman's going to go by 2 in the 5th spot. Hannigan battles back on the inside. Hannigan wants the 2 for 1 down the back straightaway. Looks like he's going to take it into turns 3 and 4. Mason Hannigan will take back the 4th spot. Jason Randolph, Ronnie Wardeman leaning on each other there going into turn number 1. Marty Barnes wants to get into this fray as well. With 4 laps to go, coming to 3 laps to go for race leader Alex Mulders. Ernie Williams still riding in 2nd, Jeff Stewart in 3rd. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Going to see 2 laps to go here off turn number 4 for race leader Alex Mulders. Ernie Williams, Jeff Stewart, Mason Hannigan, Ronnie Wardeman, the top 5. Marty Barnes, Jason Randolph, and Tyson Landis. Rounding out the 8 cars on the racetrack still. White flag in the air for race leader Alex Mulders, up by 1.4 seconds over Ernie Williams. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 here for the final time in heat race number 2 will be your race winner, Alex Mulders. Ernie Williams will come home in 2nd. Jeff Stewart 3rd. Mason Hannigan, Ronnie Wardeman, Marty Barnes, Jason Randolph, and Tyson Landis. All right, going to get 4 guys onto the racetrack here for the Balducci Trucking pole dash. It looks like we're going to have 6 cars, top 3 from race control tonight. Feeling a little generous. Earlier tonight, we saw the iRacing Fast Series here on the Dirt Racing Network. The Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series is off for the next 2 weeks, so we will not have them this week or next week because of the Christmas holiday. And I believe Brody's going to the Dirt Car Nationals in St. Louis this weekend, or the Gateway Nationals, excuse me, this weekend. So 2 weeks off. We'll be back Thursday night, Thursday Thunder Series, and I believe we're going to have a special night for the Thursday Thunder next Monday night. And then again, next we got 3 races to conclude that series. Tonight is championship night here for these guys in the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. So we got pole dash on the racetrack. Tyler Schell, Alex Mulders, Michael Sheridan, Ernie Williams, Alex Bergeron, and Jeff Stewart. 6 cars, 6 laps, going green. Green flag in the air. Tyler Schell out front, Alex Mulders, Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan, Alex Bergeron. Smulders going to take it off turn number 4. Ernie Williams still riding in the 3rd spot. Alex Bergeron, Michael Sheridan side by side here for the 4th spot. Alex Smulders wants to race 3 wide going into turn number 3 for the race lead. Ernie Williams, Smulders get together. It's going to allow Shell to regain the lead going into turn number 1. Tyler Shell out front. Ernie Williams got a huge run there off turn number 2. Gets alongside Tyler Shell for the race lead. Alex Smolder still third. Alex Bergeron fourth. Michael Sheridan fifth. Halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. Ernie Williams up on the top side of the racetrack is going to go right on by. Alex Bergeron will take over the second spot. A little bit of contact between Shell and Bergeron. Bergeron going to go around. No caution yet. 2 to go that time by. Alex Bergeron refires, but he is all the way back in the 6th position. Ernie Williams out front. Michael Sheridan in second. Alex Smulders. Jeff Stewart. Jeff Stewart will take over for third. White flag in the air. Alex Smulders fourth. Tyler Shell fifth. But off turn number 4, Ernie Williams will pick up the victory here in the Balducci Trucking Pole Dash. Michael Sheridan second. Alex Smulders third. Jeff Stewart fourth. Tyler Shell fifth. And Alex Bergeron will come home in 6th. All right, these guys are going to come out onto the racetrack for a quick warm-up session before we get ready to go for tonight's 35-lap A main event. Make sure you go to the vendor area this weekend at the Gateway Nationals in St. Louis. Tim Sims and all the guys will be down there set up. If you want to get into a simulator drive, an iRacing sprint car, or a midget, they will be down there for the Gateway Nationals this weekend in St. Louis. Then they'll also be, I believe they're going to be in Tulsa for the Tulsa Shootout and the Chili Bowl in January. So make sure you go over there. If you're headed to Tulsa in January, just check them out. As I said earlier, we'll be off these next 2 weeks for the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series on Wednesdays. We'll be back Thursday night for the Thursday Thunder Series. 3 races left in that series because of a couple of weeks being off and Thanksgiving, so we got to get caught back up. This is championship night here for Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. So I believe Roger wanted to do Thursday night, and then we'll be back. The 360 Series will be on Monday night, and then the series finale will be next Thursday. 3 more races for that Thursday series. More minutes left, and then we're going to get them all lined up. Ready to advance. Going to head to tonight's feature race tonight. right, going to get ready to line these guys up here on pit road. $16 cars making the call here for tonight's A-Main. All right. Starting from 7th on back here tonight is, starting in the 7th spot is the number 80 of Josh Stenke. Starting 8th in the number 1, that's Mason Hannigan. Starting 9th in the 25, that is Kevin Click. Starting 10th in the 33, that's Ronnie Wardeman. Starting 11th in the 92, that is Peyton Grease. Starting 13th in the 22, that is Marty Barnes. 13th in the 75, that's Dylan Workman. 14th in the 4, that is Jason Randolph. 15th in the number 7, that is Brady Baldwin. And starting 16th in the 31, that is Tyson Landis. These guys are going to pace around. Once they're going to take the iRacing green flag, we will rearrange those first 3 rows and how they finished in the Balducci Trucking pole dash. Once race control is satisfied with that, we will go 4 wide and then cut them loose for 35. Really green flag only laps here tonight. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. The Dirt Slingers Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race here from the Knoxville Raceway, presented by Wiki Cushion Esports. Make sure you keep a tab on the Facebook page over the next day or so. Roger's putting a lot of effort into a special charity race, so he's going to make that announcement here in the next day or so. He is doing well after his spine fusion surgery last Wednesday night. He was on the call earlier tonight for the iRacing Fast Series, so he is doing well. He is in race control here tonight. We are going to rearrange these first 3 rows. Ernie Williams and Michael Sheridan in the first row. Jeff Stewart and Alex Smulders in row 2. Tyler Schell and Alex Bergeron in row 3. Get these guys 4x4. Going to see the most beautiful sight in all of motorsports. A 4 wide salute for these guys coming together 4 wide for you fans watching here on the Dirt Racing Network, the Dirt Slingers Racing League Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race here at the Knoxville Raceway, presented by the Wicked Cushion Esports. All right. Going to lap number 37 in the top left corner of the screen. Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan, green flag in the air. Green flag. Good jump by Ernie going into turn number 1. Michael Sheridan on the outside. Alex Smulders riding in 3rd. Jeff Stewart on his way. Falling back. Jeff Stewart already falling back to the 6th spot. Got a handful in that number 72 machine. Falling like a rock. Jeff Stewart needs to just calm down, gather himself. Ernie Williams out front. Michael Sheridan, Alex Smulders, Alex Bergeron. Smulders diving to the inside of Michael Sheridan for that 2nd spot. Can't do it that time off turn number 4. Alex Bergeron trying to get into this battle. He wants the 2nd spot. Bergeron on the bottom side of the racetrack right up against that inside berm. Sheridan's going to fall back to 4th. Alex Smulders on the outside, Bergeron on the inside. Bergeron's going to take the 2nd spot. Smulders in 3rd, Sheridan 4th. Mason Hannigan up to 5th. Josh Stenke 6th. Tyler Schell 7th. Ernie Williams still out front, but Bergeron wants to race lead going into turn number 3. Alex Bergeron on the bottom side of the racetrack. Ernie Williams on the outside. Alex Smulders through the middle, trying to get alongside Ernie for that second spot. Can't do it. Bergeron pulling away by 7-8 car lengths now, going into turns 3 and 4. Alex Smulders riding in the third spot. Alex Bergeron out front. Ernie Williams in second. Williams against the top of the racetrack. Alex Bergeron on the bottom side up against that inside berm. Josh Stanky riding in the 4 spot. Michael Sheridan just inside the top 5. Mason Hannigan 6. Tyler Schell, Dylan Workman, Kevin Click, Marty Barnes, the top 10. Front 3 cars have pulled away here as Ernie Williams going to look to the outside for the race lead here going into turns 1 and 2. Ernie Williams taking the race lead by 2 car lengths down the back straight into turns 3 and 4. Ernie Williams off turn number 4. Bergeron's going to try to the inside this time going into turn number 1. Slide job for the race lead. A little bit of contact between Bergeron and Williams going to allow Alex Smulders to go by. Smulders going to go from third to first in one set of corners. Alex Smulders out front. Ernie Williams second. Alex Bergeron in third. Michael Sheridan back up to fourth. Josh Stanky fifth. Mason Hannigan sixth. Tyler Schell seventh. Dylan Workman, Peyton Grease, Marty Barnes, Kevin Click. Great racing at the front of the field here. Alex Smulders, Ernie Williams, Alex Bergeron, the front 3 cars. Michael Sheridan, Josh Stanky. Smulders out front by about 6 car lengths over Ernie Williams. Closing in on 20 laps to go. Smulders, Williams, Bergeron, still the front 3. Big gap back. Josh Stanky is closing that gap. Michael Sheridan riding 5th, and then another gap to Tyler Schell in 6th. 4 car lengths, 3 car lengths now make up these front 2. Bergeron right there, a little equal distance back.
Yellow.
Caution on the racetrack here. Ronnie Wardeman, Brady Baldwin together through in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Go back and see what happened to these guys. Jason Randolph and Baldwin got together. Ronnie Wardeman just put in the outside fence going into turn number 3. 2 cars taking it to pit road for the evening. First caution coming out here on lap number 18. Alex Smulders, Ernie Williams, Alex Bergeron, Josh Stanky, Michael Sheridan, Tyler Schell, Mason Hannigan, Dylan Workman, Peyton Grease, and Marty Barnes, the top 10. All right, going to go around one more time. Going to lap number 40 now. Going to be just around 20 laps to go. All right, lights are out on the pace truck. Going green this time. Alex Smulders, Ernie Williams, Alex Bergeron, Josh Stanky, Michael Sheridan, the top 5. Still got 14 cars running on the racetrack. 2 cars have taken it to the trailer tonight. All right. Pit truck's off. Green flag.
Green.
Alex Smolder's out front. Ernie Williams, Alex Bergeron, front 3 cars pulling away already. Josh Stanky, Michael Sheridan. Good run by Josh Stanky here through turns 3 and 4, right on the tail tank. Up Bergeron through turns 3 and 4. Good battle back here. Sheridan, Shell, Mason, Hannigan, Dylan Workman, Peyton Grease. Back here just inside the top 10. Marty Barnes riding in the 10th position. Still Alex Smulders, Ernie Williams, Alex Bergeron, Josh Stanky. The top 4 cars. Tyler Shell in 5th. Alex Bergeron looking to the inside for that second spot on Ernie Williams through turns 3 and 4. He will take it at the line going into turn number 1. Bergeron, slide job. Ernie Williams on the outside. Had to put on the brakes there a little bit. Bergeron dives to the inside this time. Ernie's on the outside trying to get alongside Bergeron. He wants to get back into that second spot. Both cars right up against the outside fence this time. Ernie dives a little bit to the bottom side, trying to get a good run there off the bottom. Can't do it that time. Both cars go to the top. Still trying to track down Alex Smulders. Smulders, Bergeron, Ernie Williams, Josh Stanky, Tyler Shell, the top 5. Mason, Hannigan, Michael Sheridan, Dylan Workman, Peyton Grease, Marty Barnes, the top 10. Great battle here from about 6th on back. Mason, Hannigan, Michael Sheridan, Dylan Workman. Workman got up onto that berm. He's going to fall back. Peyton Grease is going to go by. Dylan Workman's going to fall back to the 9th spot. Michael Sheridan, Mason, Hannigan side by side here for that 6th position. Back up at the front of the field, Alex Smulders, Alex Bergeron pulling away from Ernie Williams. Josh Stanky, teammates riding 3rd and 4th. Side by side here for that 3rd spot. Josh Stanky is going to go by on the outside, taking over that 3rd position. Ernie Williams pulling back to 4th. Tyler Shell 5th. The double Alex show here tonight. Smulders and Bergeron. Bergeron dives to the inside, throwing the slide job here for the race lead through turns 3 and 4. Smulders going to cross him back over. Got at the line going into turn number 1. Bergeron on the bottom side. Smulders on the outside. Great battle here at the front of the field. Alex Bergeron's going to throw the slide job. Smulders going to cross him back over side by side down the back front straightaway at the line. 10 laps to go. Alex Smulders, Alex Bergeron out front. Good run there by Bergeron off turn number 2. Keeps it on the bottom side in turns 3 and 4. Alex Smulders trying to find some grip on that outside, but Bergeron will take it that time at the line into turn number 1. It's going to allow Josh Stanky to close in. Closing in. Got about 8 car lengths to make up. Down the back straight into turns 3 and 4. Going to see 8 laps to go this time by for race leader Alex Bergeron. Alex Smulders second. Josh Stanky, Ernie Williams, Tyler Shell. Pretty equal distance between these front 3 cars. Ernie's a ways back in 4th, so is Tyler Shell. Mason Hannigan riding in 6th. Michael Sheridan 7th. Peyton Grease. Dylan Workman, Marty Barnes riding in the 10th spot. Alex Bergeron. 6 laps to go that time by. Alex Smulders in the 2nd spot. Josh Stanky 3rd. Bergeron's going to see 5 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, excuse me. Smulders still riding 2nd. Josh Stanky 3rd. Ernie Williams and Tyler Shell. 4 laps to go. That time by. Bergeron got about almost 3/4 of a second lead now here with 3 laps to go. Still Stanky in that 3rd spot. Tyler Schell in 4th. Mason Hannigan 5th. Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan, Peyton Grease, Dylan Workman, Marty Barnes rounding out the top 10. 2 laps to go this time for race leader Alex Bergeron. Smulders cut the lead in almost about half. He's gonna got the white flag this time off turn number 4. Bergeron, Smulders, Stanky, the front 3. Smulders has a little bit of work to do here to get to Alex Bergeron. Can't do it this time. Alex Bergeron off turn number 4, and he will win the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race here at the Knoxville Raceway with the Dirt Slingers. Presented by Wicked Cushion Esports. Alex Smulders 2nd. Josh Stanky will come in 3rd. Tyler Schell, Mason Hannigan.
Yellow flag is out.
All right, these guys are going to go around. They're going to park on the front straightaway. We're going to get a quick word with these front 3 guys. Then we are going to crown a champion. Great race here tonight. 1 caution in the 35 lap A main event. All right, going to get these guys to stop here around the front straightaway. Bergeron doing a couple donuts. Got Bergeron stopped. Just need Josh to get up here. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, we're going to get these guys here. Josh, Stanky, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Man, good run for you. Kept it in the top 5 all night long here in the A main. Come home with the 3rd. Just talk about the night from the driver's seat.
Yeah, tried something a little bit new in the setup for these flatter tracks, and it seemed to really work out. I had a lot of bite on that cushion. I mean, the cushion was just unbeatable. I was surprised that no low line really came in. There was like a line 1 lane off from the cushion that people were taking. It seemed to be working out pretty good for the majority of the race, but once it went away, it was cushion dominant. I went down to the low side to see if there was something for the last 2 laps. Wasn't there, but overall, the car was flying. I couldn't be more happier in the way the night turned out.
If you had a caution there with a few laps to go, do you think you had anything for this front 2?
I was kind of hoping that the caution before that, like I thought my car was going pretty good. I got caught up with Ernie for a little bit. His car seemed to fell off at the end, but he was flying all in the beginning of the race, so didn't know if I was that much faster, and it just ended up being that way, and got around him, and then I was just able to catch up to the front 2 guys, and then right at the end there, the track went a little bit too far away for how much throttle I wanted to give it, and I overdrove it. Other than that, it was a fast car, and those guys in 1st and 2nd were flying too.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
I'd like to thank the guys at Black Diamond, you, Mike, for doing the broadcast, Roger for putting on the league, all the sponsors that come in sponsor this league. I really appreciate it. It was a fun league to run in. It was probably the most fun I had all season running with these guys. We were all pretty clean drivers. We could run neck and neck, and it was just it was a lot of fun racing. I'd like to thank Brett at UDTV, 19 Designs, and all the fans and family watching at home. Tim Sims, shout out to him, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. Congrats on that 3rd place finish.
Thanks, Mike.
3rd place, Josh Stanky. Get Alex here in the channel. Alex Smulders got a copy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, good battle in there for the top spot with you and Bergeron. Had the lead, and he just had the best of you there towards the end. Just talk about how the night was.
Hang on. on, we're not going green.
Yeah, I don't know, this race didn't really mean much. I pretty much had third place locked up in points coming into this race, and that's where I finished in points, so I was just out here to run good, make a little bit of extra cash, and yeah, we started off qualifying real good, was able to jump up out to a huge lead in heat race and win that, and then kind of got in a little bit of a mess up in the pole dash there and only finished fourth or so, but I was able to capitalize in the feature and when Ernie and Bergeron collided there, but just wasn't enough. Bergeron was able to get back by me, and he just set sail.
We saw you pretty much ride the top the whole race. Alex seemed like he was pretty good everywhere he went. He kind of used the slider line to his advantage.
Hang on, we're not going green.
If we had one more caution, did you think you had anything for him, or was he just too strong there, especially at the end?
I could have given it a shot, but no promises. But yeah, I would have definitely gave him a run for his money, and I don't know what he would have done. I would have probably, if he ran the top, I would have tried the bottom to see if I could get anything built up. If he would have went to the bottom, I would have went back to the top, see if I could get my momentum up in time. But no, he's the best on here for that reason, because he can run anywhere and he's fast everywhere. So you got to be able to run every line and pass cars to be the best. So.
All right, man. Any shout-outs before we let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody at Kinzer Sim Team, DRC Chassis, Border Tire, all those guys. Great help. Billy Rowley at Tuna Can Designs. You guys for doing the broadcasting. Wicked Energy Gum and Wicked Cushion for everything they do for the series and for the iRacing community. Burger King, Balducci Trucking, Al, he's a great guy. Cardio's okay. Tim Sims, Edwards Trophy, and RC Design. All those guys, thanks for helping out with the series. It's a fun series to race, and be happy to be back next season.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place and third overall in the championship.
Thank you.
Second place, Alex Mulder's going to get Alex Bergeron here in the channel. Bergeron, got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Man, I feel like I talk to you pretty much every week for some reason, but it is good. And kind of had a little bit of a struggle there at the beginning, but kind of rebounded there in the pole dash and had a good battle there with Alex in the A main, but you prevailed at the end. Just talk about the night overall.
Yeah, it was just, pretty much an endurance event, race, I should say. Like you said, the night started, normal, but went through incidents and had to make my way back. I think no matter what, if I was making the show, I was already locked for the championship, but I raced for the win, and so I decided to stay in and just focus on the victory here tonight, and slowly made my way through, and had a lot of fun with the top guys there in the feature. Top was dominant for sure, but tried to bottom the first couple of laps and was working pretty well, I should say. And I had to go to the top because the bottom went away and there was nothing down there anymore. Just in 3 and 4 there a little bit. If you hit it right, you'd be very fast out of 4, but you'd have the momentum coming out of 4 if you'd stay up top. So I had a lot of the good battles with Alex there, and it was a blast.
Alex was pretty much committed to the top. You kind of were good all over the place, and I asked him if he had one more caution, if he had anything for you. If you got a late caution, did you feel confident you would hold him off, especially the way the track was?
Yeah, absolutely. You always need to be confident. It's just these restarts. You gotta choose a line in 1-2 that people don't slide you and don't make a move on you, so that'd be the biggest part of it. Other than that, track was awesome, and you guys not a lot of caution, only one caution I think, so that was awesome race, and a very fun season. Great battle with Tyler Shell all season long. I think we got 7 wins, I think, after 12 races.
Yes, I am.
But yeah, that was awesome season.
All right, man. We got Roger, obviously, here in the channel, so he's got a quick word for you, and then we'll cut you loose.
Yeah, man, I wanted to congratulate you on a fantastic season. I am looking at the points here, 149, the final tally. 7 wins for the season? make it 8 for counting tonight's. I mean, just a huge performance, man. Congratulations. That was a well-earned championship. You basically squatted these guys around a little bit. Going to be a good payday for you. Appreciate you being here. Big shout out to all the sponsors that put all this on. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do it. But to all the guys that show up, especially Alex and Tyler and Smolders and all those guys, man, you guys did a great job. And Alex, you come away with the championship. We're gonna get you a nice plaque and everything sent up to you. And we just appreciate you being here, bud.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you for putting this up in the series, and thank you to all the sponsors of the series, and for making this happen. Great series for drivers all around. Dirt for iRacing, and couldn't be happier of how it ended. So I gotta thank everybody at Team ABR, Jason, my girlfriend, everybody that supports me, my dad for watching, all of our partners at ABR, CSI Shocks, BitLogic app, BK Designs for all the iRacing paints, Smart Ring Farm Equipment. You guys for broadcasting, doing an awesome job. You again, Roger, for putting this up, and it was awesome. It was a blast, and can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move to America if we're gonna keep sending you hardware, man. You're killing me on shipping. No. Like I said, we're gonna have a great plaque for you. Gonna be the series logo. Just an amazing season. I'm really proud of all you guys, and you proved that in order to be the man, you're gonna have to beat the man, and you were the world champion for a reason, and we're really glad that you're here, and really happy to have you as the defending champion for next season.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you, guys.
All right. That is Alex Bergeron, the series and the race champion and the race winner tonight. Roger, any final thoughts for season number 3, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's been a great season. I personally want to make sure that we thank all the sponsors. Wicked Energy Gum, Wicked Cushion Esports, Tim Sims, Edmund Trophy and Awards, Balducci Trucking, Burger King of Northwest Ohio, Raven Graphics, Car Deals OK. Everybody that's involved in this. Without those sponsors, none of this would be possible. You guys wouldn't be able to collect on this over $3,000 payday for this season. It's awesome. Every season we get a little bit better. The racing's gotten better. Ready for season 4. It's not going to start till the end of the month, but we're going to do a couple of test races and a charity race in between. There's going to be something for that. All the fans are going to want to stay in touch with us. Make sure you keep coming by the page. Look for every post. We're going to have some cool stuff that's going to involve the fans and the drivers coming up with our charity race to benefit Cognitive Warriors Foundation. It's going to be the 23rd of January. I'm working on the details with some of the sponsors and some of the prize providers for that, so that's going to be a fun deal. But it's been an awesome season. I appreciate you being here and broadcasting all season, and I'm looking forward to next year. 2020 is going to be awesome.
All right, man. That's going to do it for us here tonight. On behalf of Roger Wagner, my name is Mike Peterson. We'll be back Thursday night for the Thursday Thunder Series, 8 p.m. Eastern time for that one. So until we talk again, appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Alex Bergeron was the race winner and the series champion here for the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. And until we talk again Thursday, have a great night and talk to you again Thursday.